G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the events that have been brought out with the Super Dragon Ball Heroes campaign. So the Super Dragon Ball Heroes crossover special campaign doesn't come with any special missions, at least none yet, but obviously it does come with a whole bunch of events, and there's a lot of content to get through. So we'll look at the login bonuses first. Nothing special, pretty much just 1 stone a day. The important thing to take note here, of course, is that we do have only about 2 weeks of this event. So if you're looking to summon, or if you're wondering how long this event will be, it's only roughly 2 weeks. It'll end on the 8th of December. Then we have, of course, the special campaign. So we have the summon banners. Those will be up to Wednesday the 8th. We also have the Dragon Ball Heroes login missions. And we have a special Xtreme Z Super Dragon Ball Heroes banner summon, which we'll take a look at more in depth along with the banner in another video. We also have the Dragon Stones on sale, which also sells a special stone you can use to select one DB Heroes unit. We then also have the God Trunks Dokkan event, which can be used to Dokkan Awaken the God Trunks, along with the pan from the banner. We have an update to the story mission. We have a new Xtreme Z Battle for the Heroes units, along with a reopening of the previous Heroes events, including Dokkan events. So that's obviously one of the major things. We also have some little side announcements that are obviously up. We have the new stages for the Hero Extermination Plan Xtreme Z area. We have the EZA for the Xtreme Z Challenge and the Xtreme Z Awakening of the LR Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, which a prep video will be in the description. And we also have another Xtreme Z battle for the Android 16 and 21 units. So quite a few Xtreme Z battles, a lot of units getting awakenings. It's an exciting time on Dokkan. It's always great when we have kind of this injection, not only of the mass heroes units, but we also have an injection of brand new Xtreme Z awakenings, older units getting awakenings, units getting revamped. It's a very exciting time for a lot of players, new and old. So obviously the Xtreme Z battle for Android 16 and Android 21. Nothing too crazy. The crossover units will be the ones that are effective, which means you're probably going to want to summon on the Dragon Ball Heroes banner, as heroes and crossover units are quite common. There are some exceptions, units like AGL Bardock, and units like Android 16 and 21 themselves, who come from the fighters area of things. Of course, both of them get pretty good Xtreme Z awakenings, much improved on their original versions, and I know Android 21 is a unit that I've really liked using in the past, so I'm excited to see how much stronger she gets. The next one we have is the Xtreme Z battle for the Super Dragon Ball Heroes units. There's quite a lot of Heroes units that are getting their awakenings from this. I think it's 7 in total, so it's quite a few units. Of course, a lot of these awakenings means a lot of Kais and things like that, so you will need to be prepared to kind of shell out the resources if you are EZAing these ones. So yeah, but overall they all gain pretty good awakenings, and a lot of them are not dependent on crossover units, which is nice. Neither are they dependent on Dragon Ball Heroes units, so it makes them pretty good additions for a lot of teams. They become they become very, very good. I mean, all of them add a lot of utility. All of them get a lot better when you factor in these stats as well. It's definitely, definitely something that's pretty good. And I'm glad they did all these awakenings. I mean, units like Super Paikuhan just help out a lot of categories in general. And some of them fill out really niche roles, like the Super Saiyan 3 units like Gohan and Trunks. So yeah, just really, really cool how they've given these EZAs, and all of those are really going to help out these units overall and them and their categories. We'll talk about them more in depth when we take a look at the event itself, but obviously pretty awesome awakenings and really helpful for most units and just for everyone in general. Of course, we have the Dokkan event as well. That's been added in. That will be a couple stones. Nothing too crazy, just a pretty cool Dokkan event, similar to the Vegito Xenoverse one that was added in last year. Nothing insane or insanely difficult. It'll be a standard Dokkan event, but it's nice that they're getting a little bit more adventurous with the content for heroes. A couple more stages added to this Dark Empire, just 2 more stages, but a brand new Poutine unit. She looks pretty good on paper. It's going to be difficult to see. We'll have to see what happens with her stats and everything. But just based on her passive, she looks pretty wild. So yeah, someone that looks very cool looking unit. And yeah, just more support for the crossover category. This event can also be used to awaken a lot of units that have received their awakening. Mecha Dabura, Goku Zeno, Vegeta Zeno, Go Hanks, Go Tanks, Go Jita, Go everything. So yeah, there's quite a few units there that can receive their awakening. So from that aspect, definitely something that you guys can take a look at. We also have the reopening of other events. You can just receive a combo and you can receive a Great Saiyaman unit from these events. There's also a couple units that awaken from there. So it's just going to depend on, you know, if you need them or if you want to pick them up and add them to your collection. They're okay, they're a bit dated, but they're okay units. Then we also have the 2 new stages for the Xtreme Z area. We have 2 new stages, which is 17 and 18, I believe, or 16 and 17, but it's for Super Saiyan Vegeta and for Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Teen. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Teen actually looks like a really nice little upgrade there, and he looks like he could be a really good kind of pairing partner for the Go Bros, the Goten and Gohan Tech Allah. So that could be a pretty cool little option there. Yeah, then obviously just in terms of the Xtreme Z area for the Great Saiyaman unit, I have done a video on this Xtreme Z area, and it will be coming out as well. Just a little guide on that. I have done a prep video as well for this, which you'll find in the description below. It's pretty straightforward, but you have to use units from the Hero Extermination Plan EZAs, and those will be the units that you need to rely on to get all of the content done. So of course you can see the Xtreme Z area for Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. We also have the updated stages for the Hero Extermination Plan. Then of course we also have the 2 Xtreme Z battles, Android 16 and 21, alongside the Heroes units as well. And of course we also have the updated story event, the Super Dragon Ball Heroes story event, Dark Empire Saga updated, and you know, beyond that we also have some other content, that content being Explosive Chain Battle, which is against the Super Janemba unit. So of course I have a guide for this and that will be coming up as well, but the Explosive Chain Battle doesn't seem too difficult. It's going to depend on how many fusion units you essentially have, as a lot of Gojitas are going to be your go-to advantageous characters, as the Time Limit Otherworld Warriors and the Joined Forces are the advantageous categories for this chain battle. So Explosive Chain Battle is pretty straightforward. We'll talk more about it more in depth, but obviously you want to try and attempt it as much as you can and complete your missions, because that's where all the rewards realistically lie. And yeah, so try and get on that as soon as you can. Then in terms of the banner, we obviously have the Heroes banner. Now the Heroes banner is unique in that it guarantees a featured unit with every single multi-summon. So you have a 1 in 10 chance of getting Trunks, of getting Pan, of getting any of these units, and they're all very good. Obviously Trunks being the main headlining unit, but we have Pan Zeno, who's exceptional. We have Mecha Dabura, who's also a very good looking unit. We have Brainwashed Supreme Kai of Time. We have Robelu, or I think that's how you say her name, Robelu. You also have Goku Zeno and Vegeta Zeno, along with Gotenks Zeno. So you have a pretty interesting lineup. Obviously some of them are older units that have received their awakenings, but the Supreme Kai of Time The Robelu, the Pan, the Mecha Deborah, and the Trunks are all the brand new Heroes units, so they are pretty damn good. And yeah, they're pretty cool as well. So yeah, overall, really awesome banner. I think it's really cool. I like Heroes banners, but we'll do a more in-depth discussion about whether you should or shouldn't summon on a Heroes banner in another video. But yeah, Heroes banners are unique, and I think that's something that's relatively entertaining. There's also the Xtreme Z Super Dragon Ball Heroes banner, which essentially guarantees you one of the Heroes units that are receiving Xtreme Z Awakenings, which is nice if you have spare stones and maybe not that interested in the new ones, but you want to get some of the older ones. Then we also have a crossover category summon, not entirely necessary considering the amount of other Dragon Ball Heroes banners, but obviously this correlates to the Xtreme Z Battle for 21 and 16. There's also been awakenings to Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas and an awakening for the Strength SS2 Trunks, all of them receiving pretty interesting Dokkan awakenings, which are super helpful overall. So it's something I also suggest you look into, is awakening those units. That's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment on anything you've seen, and of course always stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.